Hi guys, welcome back to the channel again. This week I finally going to start my Football Manager 2021 journey, which I have been postponed for quite a while now, literally about a month now to be exact, because I'm still not sure on how I'm going to start it off. But after seeking much inspiration for the past few weeks and so, lo and behold, I welcome you to the original series that I came up with, the one and only the FM21 Bielsa Masterclass series. For this series, we are going to embark on a special quest where we will be using Tottenham Hotspur, and our objective is to help them to win a major domestic honor once again, which they last won it during 2007 and 8 season, and that was the League Cup, which back then formerly known as the Carling Cup, but now known as the Carabao Cup. In this Bielsa Masterclass series, we will try to accomplish this goal by mainly using the infamous 4-1-4-1 formation tactic that Marcelo currently applying with Leeds United. Now, what makes this series special is because I will only give myself 3 seasons to completing the quest. Otherwise, I will quit by the end of the season, period. Vice versa, if we able to complete the quest before reaching that final season, we will leave sooner to embark on a new quest. Now, to make this series more interesting and challenging, we will impose repercussion upon failing the quest within that given 3 season duration, whereby during starting of the new quest with the new team, we will consign ourselves into transfer embargo in the beginning of that season, and one of our top player in that new team will be sold as well. Now let me share with you guys real quick how Bielsa 4-1-4-1 formation that I have set up for Tottenham on this quest looks like. Starting from the goalkeeper possession, the role will be sweeper with defense duty. Next, on the left side of the defense, the role will be wing back with a support duty. We add one more instruction, which is to cross more often to encourage the player to initiate regular delivery into the PK box from the wide position area. On the right side, the role of the player in for this position will be fullback with support duty, and we created a new instruction which is to sit narrower. This instruction is to encourage the right back to use the central area of the field more often to help with retaining the defensive shape while being close at hand, so he can be involved in both possession and also in attacking play situation. Moving on to our central defender, both Dyer and Adewerer sharing the same role as ball playing defender with defense duty. In the defensive midfield area, Højbjerg would be taking a role as a deep lying playmaker with the support duty. Next, we have Dele Alli with a role as Mazzala and support duty. He is given additional instruction, which is to dribble more. His partner over to the right is Ndombele, is set with a box-to-box role with support duty. Next, on the wing, both left and right are currently occupied by Son and Moura, and their role will be inverted winger with attack duty. I also add 2 more instructions for them both, which is to shoot less often, where they will be asked to retain the ball and remain patient in searching for the opening before taking a shot. And the second instruction is to roam from position, which to encourage them to finding the pocket of space in which they can be more effective going forward. Last not least, we have Kane on the top with the role as a false 9 in support duty. With this role, we would like him to drop deep into the midfield so that the opposing central defender will follow him, and that will leave behind an acre of space for the unrushing Son and Moura to exploit, or space for them to dribble or to pick out a pass. Also, we add 2 more instructions for Kane in this role, which is to take a harder and mark tighter. As for tactical style, in position phase, our attacking width will be fairly narrow. For approach play, we will encourage the player to pass into space, play out from defense, and do overlap on the left and underlap on the right. As for our passing directness, it will be shorter in terms of tempo, which was higher, as we would like to continue generate the consistent pressure with our quick and swift play. Moving on to our final third, we will stick with mixed crosses, and our targeted area is to work the ball into the PK box. We will also instruct the player to be more expressive, so that way we can get most creativity out of each of them. In terms of transition phase, Bielsa would like his player to win the ball back once they lost it, so we will opt for counter press instead of regroup. After the possession has been won, the team is encouraged to counter right away to capitalize on the opponent's mistake. During the goalkeeper in possession, Bielsa prefers his goalkeeper to distribute the ball straight to the playmaker so they can initiate the attack as soon as possible. And for distribution type, often we see that Leeds keeper Melier is instructed to take a short kick, which we will apply the same here as well. Now, as for our out of possession phase, we will employ the offside trap with higher line of engagement at front and much higher line defensive at the back. Bielsa also instructs his team to force the opposition outside, which we will do the same here as well. Marking and tackling is normal, but our pressing intensity will be extremely urgent. We also will going to prevent the opposing goalkeeper to do short distribution with our pressing, so that way they have no choice but to give the ball away with a long kick. So basically, this is how Leeds able to obtain majority of ball possession during their games. Next, we will learn more about the squad depth of the team that we currently have in our disposal. Starting from the goalkeeper, we have the captain Hugo Lloris and the experienced Joe Hart as our backup. On the left, we have Reguilon, Davis and Rose. Over to the right side, we have Aurier, Doherty and the youngster Tanganga. In the left centre back, we have Dyer and the upcoming talent Rodon. On the right centre back, we have the experienced Adewere and Sanchez. At the middle of the park, we have Højbjerg and Sissoko in defensive midfield, Ali and Wings at the left centre midfield, and Ndombele and Lo Celso at the right side of the centre midfield. Back to the left wing, we have Son, Bergwijn and the prodigal son himself, Gareth Bale, on loan with us for this season. Over to the right wing, we have Moura and Lamela. On the top, we have the talisman Kane and our second loanee, Vinicius. Overall, to be honest, I feel satisfied already with the best 11 that we have to offer here, but I do feel that there is still room for improvement in terms of backup on certain area, and we will see who we can manage to bring in on this transfer window. Now, let's look into our pre-season schedule real quick. Coming up next, we have one intra-friendly match with our own second best 11. And as for the month of August, we have 4 friendly matches already set up, and our pre-season will then be concluded against AC Milan at home on the 2nd September. And then 10 days later, we will officially open our season against Brighton at away. So next time we see each other again, we will be done with all these preseason matches, and we will be kick off the season with our first game away at Brighton. So stay tuned for that. That will be all for this video this week. So thank you again for watching, and if you like what you see, click the like button down below, leave a comment if you have any, and please subscribe to show your support and love for more FM21 contents. Take care everyone, and have a good day.